The way we all shop here in India, well, it's on the edge of a massive, massive change. We're talking about the journey from our amazing, bustling city markets straight to the phone in your hand. E-commerce isn't just growing, it's evolving faster than we can imagine. So in this explainer, we're going to break down what India's digital future actually looks like, and more importantly, what it means for you.
Just think for a second. What was the last thing you bought? Did you head out to a store or did you just tap a couple of buttons on your phone? That simple choice right there is at the very heart of a huge economic shift that's happening all across India as we speak. I mean, for forever, shopping meant going to an actual store, right? A brick and mortar shop. But today, that digital marketplace, the one online, is quickly becoming the new main street for all of us. And we're going to focus on this online world because that, for sure, is where the future is being built. So here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll get on the same page and define e-commerce. Then we'll look at just how big India's digital growth is. After that, we'll take a little trip into the future to see what a normal day might look like. And finally, we'll talk about the skills you'll need to be a part of it all. All right, let's jump right in. We're going to start with the basics and really understand the engine that's driving this entire change. Every single time you order some food or buy a ticket or grab some new clothes online, you're actually part of this giant system. And that whole digital economy, well, it has a name. And that name is e-commerce. It's really simple, buying and selling stuff on the internet. But it's so much more than that. It's really a fundamental change in how businesses work and how we, as customers, live our everyday lives. Okay, so we know what it is, but now let's talk about just how big this is. Because in India, this e-commerce wave isn't just some little ripple, it's a tidal wave, and it's already here. Listen, online shopping in India is just exploding, and it's not just a big city thing anymore. We're talking about everyone, from the biggest metros to the most remote villages, getting online to shop, many for the very first time. It's creating one of the fastest growing markets on the entire planet. So what does that explosion look like in numbers? Well, get ready for this. India's e-commerce market is expected to hit $350 billion. Let's try to wrap our heads around that. That's bigger than the entire economy of a lot of countries. So yeah, this isn't just a little trend. It's a massive, massive shift. Okay, numbers are cool and all, but what does this stuff actually look like in real life? Let's take a little peek into the near future and spend a day with a student named Ria. So this is Ria. She's a student, probably a lot like you. She's smart, she's busy, and she uses technology to help her get through her day. Now, Ria loves to read, but the apps on her phone don't just throw random books at her. Nope. They use something called AI to look at what she's read before and suggest new books she'll probably love. It's like having a personal shopping assistant right in her pocket. So what exactly is this AI thing? Well, artificial intelligence. Think of it like a really smart computer, one that can learn stuff and actually help you out. For Ria, it's like a personal librarian, but you'll see AI popping up everywhere in e-commerce. A little later, Ria's getting hungry. She feels like ordering lunch, but she doesn't even bother opening an app. She just talks to her phone. Hey, order my usual biryani. That's it. It's called voice commerce, and it's making shopping totally seamless. And this is where it gets really cool. How does her food show up? Not by a delivery guy stuck in traffic. Ria's food arrives in just a few minutes, brought right to her balcony by a drone. So, what's a drone? Super simple. It's a small flying machine with nobody inside piloting it. And these things are about to completely change how we get our stuff. They're faster, more efficient, and can get packages to you without ever having to worry about a traffic jam. Okay, so Ria's day might sound like something out of a sci-fi movie, right? But believe it or not, this tech, it's already here. Which brings us to the most important question of all. How can you get ready for this future? Think about it. This whole new world of e-commerce is creating tons and tons of new jobs. We're talking about people who develop AI, people who manage drone deliveries, digital marketing experts, data scientists. It's a whole new frontier for careers. This is a huge opportunity. So what can you do to get ready? It's pretty straightforward. First, get really good with computers. It's the new language everyone needs to speak. Second, practice your English. So much of the tech world communicates in English, so it's a big plus. And third, and this is a big one, never stop learning. Keep up with what's new online to stay ahead of the game. All right, this leads us to the final and maybe most important idea. This future isn't just something that's going to happen to you, it's something that's going to be built by you. Look, this digital revolution in India, it's not coming soon. It's happening right now. And you have a chance to be more than just a customer. You can be someone who builds it, who creates it, who solves problems. The opportunity is absolutely huge. So the real question is, what part are you going to play?